Hello, today I'm here at the Ikea shopping complex, which is officially open today in the backdrop of the Thai floods. Let's have a talk with their managers how their do-it-yourself concept of product will affect Thai people as well as what they have in store for post-Thai flood consumers. So could you tell us about the innovation of Ikea that would put it ahead of its competitors in the interior business?
First of all, we have a quite strong concept compared to the competitors, and we think that this is one of our strongest advantages. It's based on the do-it-yourself concept. You do a little bit, we do a little bit, and together we save some money. This concept is the first one to enter Thailand, and we know that the competitors have not yet got on to this, but they are not slow in Thailand. We know they are very quick. But we feel that this is a competitive advantage for us. And the biggest part, we think, is the take it home today. So when you are purchasing home furnishing products at the competitors, you have to place an order and you have to wait. So sometimes 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 10 weeks, depending on how much and what you are buying. But in Ikea, we call it instant gratification, where we try to satisfy the customer's needs today.
The choice of location for this mega complex is highly interesting. Bang Na area also holds two other big-name competitors, such as Index Living Mall and SB Furniture. So what is the thought behind the specific localization of Ikea's first mega complex located here?
Yeah, we think this is a great area actually. After the airport has been built here, we see this is an area where there's a lot of more interest coming in. You have a lot of developments coming in. There's also if you want to, you have a cross-section between two very busy highways. You have the ring road and then you have Bang Na Tra. So that makes this location good from a traffic point of view. Then it's opportunities. We had a business partner who looked at land, and there was a possibility for us then to acquire the land together with them, and doing that within a reasonable time. So opportunity is also what drives us when it comes to deciding on locations too. And we're thinking of the future here. Bangkok is a mega city, really, really big. So when we position us here now, it means we are positioning us in a good way for the future. So if you're looking at then covering maybe the west and the north, we pretty much are having a comfortable accessibility for all of Bangkok.
Yeah, we think it's always a good thing if all the competitors are located in one spot. It makes it, we think, like a destination, or we call it for home furnishing mecca. So the customer does not need to drive around in 50-kilometer radius to find home furnishings. They just come to Bang Na, and then they have the full range from all competitors in one place. So we start to see that a lot of the competitors are coming to Bang Na, and we encourage that. We also think it makes us very sharp.
How long have you been preparing to enter this market?
Honestly? About 10 years. So looking for land and buying land as a foreigner, you know, is not so easy as a foreign company. So this took some time to find a partner, and a Thai partner that we can do business with and who thinks, you know, more or less the same way we think. And this has taken a lot of time. And then the financial crisis hit, and that set us back. And but here we are today.
Ikea already utilizes the unique do-it-yourself concept of package and at-home product assemble method. With the official opening of this mega complex in Thailand quite untimely for immediate demand, how will Ikea develop towards success in Thailand? Question: do you think the do-it-yourself mindset of Ikea, what kind of effect do you expect to have on your customers?
Yeah, it's a bit of a change. We know that the Thai market is really, really service oriented, and they maybe are a little bit afraid to try to do it yourself. But we are going to try to educate them that if you do a little bit and we do a little bit, you get a very good price, and the quality is not compromised in the price. So we know that we have done a lot of research, and we know that the Thais are willing to do it if the deal is good enough.
How are you going to deal with the demand after the Thailand has passed with this flood situation?
Well, we think most of the demands initially will be from people's everyday needs. They were looking at their houses, they were looking at food, medicines, getting the kids back to school and getting life back to normal. After that, when they renovated, when they sanitized their houses, they will start looking at possibly home furnishing items, etc. And we're ready here. We have a big store, we're stocked up, and that's what we're saying to our consumers today. We know they have other priorities, but once they're ready, they're welcome to come to us, and we're ready for that. Our vision is to create a better everyday life for the many people at home, and we do that with functional, well-designed home furniture products that are affordable. And what we've seen and what I heard also from colleagues, etc., built-in furniture is a trend today. People rebuild their houses, they build new houses and do built-in furniture. Built-in furniture has the disadvantage it's not flexible. You have difficulties of shifting them, dismantling them, moving somewhere else. And a lot of the advice from the government and from the authorities today has been move your things upstairs or move your things, protect your home furnishing products at home. And if they're built in, you can't do much, but with products that are self-assembly or that are non-built-in, then you can actually shift them easier. So I think these are things that people will discover and look at and see for practical solutions for the homes that might be able then to make them more flexible and more adaptable in a possible flooding situation. We need to provide home furnishing products that are well designed, functional and affordable. That is the strategy. Our vision is to create a better everyday life for the many people. We stick with that, whether people live in houses, condominiums, new villas, moving outside of the city or staying in. The needs are there and we're there to satisfy them.
Ikea has chosen not to hesitate. After 10 defiant years of planning, finally the wait is over. Though some shoppers carry the weight of the floods with them, Ikea's arrival also is long waited for some other customers as well. Against such odds, Ikea's initiation day would be considered to be quite successful, with a turnout of more than 5,000 people in the backdrop of Thailand's worst floods in 50 years. This is Natakon Plodi reporting for ASEAN TV.